My name is Brett Williamson. I'm from Belcourt, North Dakota, and I'm a member of the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa. I'm a psychology instructor at United Tribes Technical College. In 2021, I won the Outstanding Teacher of the Year for Higher Education. I was always kind of fascinated with the classroom. It was always kind of a consistency growing up. My father, he spent a lot of time traveling around in the drilling field, and I spent a lot of time with him as well. I've lived everywhere from Lower Brule, South Dakota to Huntington Beach, California, some of the poorest communities to one of the richest communities. And I got to see a lot of different people and a lot of different ways to look at the world around us. I found myself at the end of my high school graduation not really knowing where to go. So I enlisted in the Marine Corps for 4 years. I got out of there, again, kind of like high school, not really too sure of where I wanted to go next. I decided to try something I've never done before, go to college. So I went to Bismarck State College. When I got there and I took a class that I wasn't even really too sure what it was, I took psychology. And I found myself very interested in that class. It started to explain some elements of who I was from the war. And when I came back, so after about a month of psychology, I walked down to my advisor's office and got a new advisor in the psychology department, said I want to be a psychologist. I want to keep talking about this stuff. And during this time, they start to kind of gear you towards a career. What do you want to do next? And for me, I just didn't want to leave the classroom. I like the college experience. There's something about coming in and learning something new every day and being around a bunch of new people every year. And I decided that I wanted to go back to the spot where I enjoyed the most, was the Intro to Psychology classroom. So I told my advisor I wanted to be a teacher. I think the part that I like the most about teaching is being able to see the future a little bit. I get to see the people that are going to make decisions when I'm well and gone and can't do it anymore. And what I see is a young group of people that I think are going to make the world into a better place. And being able to say I was a part of their time getting to where they're going to be someday, it brings me great joy. I try to keep myself as busy as possible within my discipline. I find myself in my spare time, I go teach nights up at BSC. The more I can teach, the more effective I've become. So I like to spend as much of my time as I can in the classroom. To be a teacher and to do well at it, you have to be willing to invest yourself a little bit on a personal level. And I think what helps form those relationships with your students is not being afraid to share who you are a little bit. I find in my time, if your students know who you are and where you come from, they're a little more accepting to what you have to say to them. So be willing to share who you are a little bit and find something that's special to you to share. About 6 months prior, I got an email that I was nominated for this award, and then graduation came around and I was like, well, I guess I didn't win that award, but I won the school award, and I was happy about that. I got my speech all prepared to go up there and win my award, and all of a sudden the chamber came out and they presented me the Outstanding Teacher of the Year award for higher education. Winning the award, of course, it made me feel good. It made me feel proud to call my parents and tell them that I won that award. But it was also made me feel very proud of United Tribes. That was the first time we ever won that award. And I never in a million years did I think I'd be the one to get it. But it was nice to see us, United Tribes, on the map, taking that award that year. When I think of Native Pride, it makes me proud to know of who I am and where I come from. And being able to see these young people go out and make themselves be anything they want to be, it makes me happy. And it makes me proud to know where I've come from, being able to see these young people go out there and accomplish so much. But it makes me proud to see who we are and where we're going ultimately.